Welcome to today's video, and today is the day for the new update. It might not be out in all the regions now, but we have a new update for increased energy, increased regeneration rate on energy. That is going to be faster. The other thing that's going to happen is your daily goals. Do not finish your daily goals until the update comes out, because you will be getting a purple summon token and a red summon token every day from now on. So if you do your tokens in a year, you'll get 365 purples guaranteed, plus on top of what the King's Road will give you. Now, today's update featured 4 new characters that we're going to talk about. They are coming in Battle of the Bastards. And first, we're going to talk about my man, Ramsay Bolton. He is an archer, and Ramsay is part of the Bolton faction, which makes bleed more effective. Bleed is the mechanic where every time an opponent uses their skill, they take damage based on their attack and the amount of bleed. I will be doing a video on this to show off the bleed mechanic, but it's something where if you have enough going on for you, you could bleed them out. So, his move is normal speed. He deals 15% physical damage to all non-beast allies, so he's hurting his team, and 97% attack physical damage to all enemies. That's pretty high, 97%. That's pretty high, and he's an archer, so generally, their stats are higher for attack, so that's pretty good right there. Let's take a look. He is the leader of the Bolton tribe, and at the beginning of combat, if he is the leader, he has an 80% chance to inflict up to 2 bleed on each opponent. That's at the beginning of combat. That is not every turn, so it is just the first turn. But it can get the train rolling on bleed. I do not know how many stacks are on bleed. At 5 stars, it increases it to 100% chance. And his passive that unlocks a 2-star, whenever he uses Bastard's Barrage, he deals a bonus 25% attack physical damage to all bleeding allies. Enemies, not allies. That is good. So, curious to see how he works in the tribe. There are new minion Boltons out as well, but no healer. And this is the other bastard coming out. The bastard of Winterfell, Jon Snow. We have 3 Jon Snows in the game, 2 blues, but this one is a fighter. So if you were able to get 3rd in the egg event, you can use that legendary piece of equipment on this Jon Snow. He is a member of the Stark faction, which focuses on ice, which is stamina reduction and brittle. 5 ice, they are brittle. They take 200% damage, and he works out well with this. His special move is a normal speed. He strikes an enemy for 50% attack physical damage. Then he follows up his attack with 3 bonus strikes that do 20% physical damage and deal triple damage if the target is brittle. So he's gonna hit for 50% once, and if they're brittle, he's gonna attack for 60% damage 3 times. That seems pretty solid for a fighter. Okay, his leadership at the start of each turn, if Jon is the team leader, any enemy affected by brittle suffers a minus 10% attack debuff for 1 turn, and then at 5 stars, they lose 5% physical resistance. Okay, there's better abilities in the Stark faction for leadership. But he does have a nice passive, which unlocks at 2-star. When an ally is defeated, their attacker has a 100% chance to be inflicted with 1 ice. If you get him up to 6 stars, when an ally is defeated, they will get inflicted with 3 ice. So, that is pretty good to have. That is a pretty good passive ability. So that is Jon Snow. We have 2 more legendaries that are coming out in Battle of the Bastards. So, where is the first one? We have 1-1 or 1-1. He is a protector. He is a member of the free folk, which their bonus is they gain tenacity. Tenacity is the chance to resist debuffs. So, you have fire teams, ice teams. You might resist those debuffs with a free folk team. His special move is a slow stamina speed move. He gains 5% defense for 3 turns, then strikes an enemy for 149% attack physical damage. Nothing special. But let's see his other abilities. If he is the leader of the free folk, all other allies become stealth for 5 turns. All allies lose stealth when 1-1 is defeated. At 5 stars, stealth is indefinite. Indefinite stealth. The only way you can hit the other enemies is with area effect, AoEs, so he has a lot of potential right there. Now, his passive unlocks at 2-star. At the start of battle, 1-1 gains a 30% max HP shield. So, he's going to get a shield. 30% max HP. He's a big beefy boy. And he's going to make all your guys with stealth. And he has 5% defense on top of that. If you get him to 6-star, he's going to have the shield increased to 50% max HP. And then his bonuses for stars are HP, more HP, and more defense. So he is a beefy boy. He is going to be a big beefy boy. He has a special team-up gem with Tormund, which will replace the bomb. And when activated, the gem does 100% depose damage. That is the attacks increase in effectiveness based on how high the target current HP is. So the higher they are, the more stronger the effect is going to be. So free folk have some good options now. He could be a monster and make his team like pretty much invincible unless you have AoEs. And lastly, we have Tormund. Tormund is a fighter, so another guy that can use the Egg Event legendary equipment. Tormund has a normal speed move, and his move does 100% physical damage to all enemies. That's pretty good. And then enemies who are shielded take a bonus 33% attack physical damage. So I've seen on the Iron Throne, there's a lot of Samwell Tarleys. You get a shield on them. Tormund unloads for 100% physical plus a bonus 33%, which is nice. Okay, his leadership. At the start of combat, if Tormund is the team leader, he debuffs enemy protectors for -10 defense. And then allies gain stamina at 5-star when a protector drops below 50% HP. I like the big dude. I like 1-1 better to be able to stealth the team. But he's a shield breaker, man. Tormund is a shield breaker. Anytime Tormund breaks an enemy shield, he deals that enemy a bonus 75% physical damage. And if you get him up to 6-star, he deals a bonus 300% physical damage when he breaks an enemy shield. So Samwell's value has now gone down quite a bit, in my opinion. But the free folks seem to have gotten a lot stronger. Let's look at some of the minions. We have some new minions in the game. We have a Greyjoy right here, a strategist. I'm not going to look at his moves because they're not legendaries, but we did get new minions in the game. We got the Boltman Pikeman, so some more bleed. And we also got the Bolton Bannerman. Now, the Boltons do not have a healer, so they're going to be relying on their bleed to take people out. And I am curious how many stacks of bleed are going to be able to be put on an enemy. It could be a super powerful team. We will find out. I will be doing a video once I get Ramsay. I hope you guys enjoy this video. The patch just dropped today. Some people it dropped yesterday, but mine dropped today. And you're going to get better rewards, better energy, refresh, regeneration rate, a lot of quality of life improvements, and new characters. Who doesn't like that? So, let the theory crafting begin. Will the teams be different coming up in the meta? Or will they be the same? The free folk look super strong right now with 1-1. 1-1 being able to stealth the team indefinitely if you get him to 5 stars. Indefinite. Give him sustain, and he starts with a shield. He's a big beefy boy. And his stats are pretty good. Look at that. Look at that. His stats are pretty good. I like 1-1. Got a lot of potential. Free folk team, yeah. It's looking better. Looking better. Let me know in the comments below what you think of these new characters. We have the Battle of the Bastards event coming next Thursday. So, starting next Thursday, every week we will be having an event. This will be a recurring event. So we will have the Battle of the Bastards. Then we will have one day off. Then we will have the egg event. That will be returning. Then we will have one day off. Then we will have Battle of the Bastards. Then we will have egg event. So they are giving us more of a reason to engage in the game and play more and gain more rewards. Let's see what happens with the Battle of the Bastards. I don't know what kind of event it's going to be. It might give you bonuses for getting some of these newer characters in points. We don't know. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day.